So us as minorities, I don't think we really understand what it is that we actually have in terms of how much we control the narrative, in terms of like we control a lot of stuff. We're the ones that make the majority of like the entertainment business, especially. And I realize that I don't think we fully understand, even myself, I don't really think I understand exactly how much power there is in entertainment and doing music and movies and television, things like that. A lot of it revolves around minorities nowadays. But the point of this video is for me to kind of talk about the stigma around BET and about it and about how we actually see BET. And when I say we, I mean we as minorities, how we tend to perceive it compared to other things that other people invented. So we as black people, we do tend to hold other awards at a more prestigious level than we do have created by ourselves. You know, like the Grammys, of course, the Academy Awards, Golden Globe, VMAs, things like that. All of that is held to a higher regard than a BET Hip Hop Award or a BET Award or whatever it may be. And I've been trying to figure out why that is, like why it is that we hold these things in better regard. We typically don't care about BET Hip Hop Awards or BET Award, but people will celebrate Grammys and Academy Award nominations, not even the award itself, just the nomination. Like they'll say Grammy nominated artists if you don't win or whatever it may be. But I try to figure out like why is it that we as minorities, why do we hold what others say about our culture? Why do other people dictate what's important to us? I personally think we should be able to celebrate ourselves and hold ourselves to a higher regard than what we already do. Holding with these award shows that we do have, like the NAACP awards and the BET awards, things like that. I think we need to hold these to a higher level than what we do as of right now. Something I don't think a lot of people realize is that we don't need Grammys or Academy Awards to validate us. We can validate ourselves. Another thing that's crazy is that whenever somebody, like I was saying earlier, if they will announce you as a Grammy nominee or Grammy Award winner or things like that, but they won't announce you as a BET Hip Hop Award winner or BET Hip Hop Award nominee unless it's on a minority network. They want to do that on CNN or things like that typically. And I was trying to figure out why that is. Like how come others don't hold our awards to a higher regard? And I have a few different theories about it. Maybe it's a combination of all of these. Maybe it's just one of these, whatever it may be. Maybe it's none of these. Maybe I just don't know what it could be. But my theory is that there is a stigma around black entertainment not being as valuable unless it is honored by other people who are not in our actual culture, by the majority. Also, another theory of mine is that because we don't hold our own award shows in a higher regard, that other people see that we don't hold it in a high regard and other people really don't care about it either. I think that we do have to do better and start to appreciate our own kind more than we already do. Because when it comes to other award shows, like for instance the Grammys, they just weren't made for us. They were made for the majority at that time, which was white people. And we have to understand that we are not, and we probably will never be a part of that. I mean, we are part of it, kind of. They won't represent us in a way that we will ever want. And we can always complain and boycott and do all this other stuff, but unless we create our own award show and honor our own people and not really care about what others think about us, I think we'll always just be in this endless loop of just complaining and not doing anything about it. Like I've seen celebrities all the time, and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it if you've seen news and of course Twitter and all that stuff, but there are celebrities that were literally announced that they're not going to the Grammys. Like it's a big deal or something, and we make it a bigger deal than I think what it needs to be. And because we make it such a big deal that we're not gonna go somewhere, people make it seem like, oh, well, they're not going to the Grammys, so that must mean that this is a prestigious award, you know? And really it's not. So I say all this to say we just need to really start to congratulate ourselves and just learn to stop acknowledging things that refuse to acknowledge us for. So entertainment, the music, the movies, the TV shows, all that stuff, if they don't acknowledge us for it, we shouldn't really care about it. We should just make our own lane, you know? Just like one person I look up to pretty heavily is Tyler Perry. Like Tyler Perry, he understood. He went to Atlanta, put it in the middle of the ghetto where most black people are, and he made opportunities in a neighborhood that there is a majority of black people. And I don't think he gets enough praise for that. I mean, of course, some people were like, oh yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. But that's crazy to even think about that. Like for somebody to do that and thing. But that's amazing. That's the thing we need to start doing more of, that create our own lanes. Like, don't let other people put us in this box and tell us what we need to be and what we're good at and what we're not good at and blah, blah, blah. Let's do it ourselves, you know, let's build our own, which we kind of already have it with BET. We just need to make an award show that Black people actually want to watch, you know, like back in the day, I used to love watching the BET awards and all that stuff. But recently, a lot of people don't really care about it, including myself. I don't really care about them, you know, but I'm starting to try to care more about it because I know that it's our way of acknowledging ourselves. I bet you that if no Black people showed up to the Grammys, like, I mean, of course there'd be a headline or something like that. If no Black people showed up to any other award show but to the BET Awards or to the BET Hip Hop Awards or to the NAACP Awards, whatever it may be, if we stop showing up at other places, I mean, like I said, of course they'll kind of make a big deal about it. But if we all collectively say, hey, we're just not gonna participate in these award shows anymore, it'll take the power out of what they're trying to do for, like, to us or for us, whatever it may be. Like I said, I think it'll just be an article, maybe it'll be a news story here and there, but after a day or two, they won't care anymore. Like, they really don't give a damn. They're like, okay, well, more words for us, you know? And then if we stop caring about them trying to acknowledge us, I mean, really, they're not including us. Like, sometimes we don't need to be included in what was never meant to include us. But that's just my opinion, you know, just some quick thoughts about that. So, what do you think about it? You know, leave comments, let me know, let's have a discussion about it. But other than that, talk to y'all next time.